Here we are, BEERMAGEDDON Day 2, and I'm joined with Fallen Fate. How are you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. On stage last night, how did that go?
It was awesome, yeah. It was nice and warm and the crowd were good, so yeah, it was really fun.
It was quite warm in there last night.
I think someone commented on the sweat that was dripping down our arms.
That's rock and roll.
Yeah, let's talk about, you guys are currently recording. You're in the process of bringing
We're finished recording,
brand new album.
We're just doing the tour. We've finished the album and we're just doing like a tour to promote the album. So I know not a lot of other bands do that, so that's what we're trying to do. We're just doing a UK tour to promote the album and then release it in a few months' time and then do another tour. So hopefully it'll work.
That's an interesting way of doing that, actually. Most people do the album, then they do like an album launch sort of tour.
So we're playing the whole album on this tour in full, so hopefully people can hear it and then hopefully dig it and then come and see us on the next one and buy it.
So what's the decision behind that? Was it just...
I guess it was timings.
Can I just interrupt? Could you switch it back?
I forgot to say that.
It's all live.
Trying to turn
It's
this
all
phone.
live.
Turn on. You've got a new phone, so...
It's like, might as well do it. But I guess, we're right to it again. No, in answer to that question, I guess it's partly the timings as well, because we did it through Pledge Music, which worked really well for us, didn't it? And really got in touch with our fans who have really supported us. So we're massively thankful for that. But I guess it was the timing as well, because we had to get the product finished for the pledges, because that's been released to them already. But then obviously trying to get an album pressed when you're trying to like kind of search for a label, see what else we could look into, trying to get all the timings to add up to get it released for this tour just wouldn't quite happen. Yeah. So we decided to take this tour as a way of promoting the album, and then hopefully with a bit more PR that we'll sort after this tour, we can get another proper release tour booked in a proper release date and try and get the album really out there.
So that's the thing. A lot of bands like yourselves are using Pledge Music because the fans themselves feel like they've had something to do with whether it's from they feel they're part of the artwork, part of the CD, and it gives them that I help release this. So
because we're doing everything ourselves as well. I mean, we manage ourselves and we promote ourselves and we do all the recording ourselves and stuff like that. So I think that's the way a lot of bands are going, especially labels are now doing Pledge Music for their own artists as well. So it is a good way to do it, and obviously doing everything ourselves, it's just we thought we should do it, and we achieved our goal and we got past our goal, so it was all good.
Excellent. Well, when it comes to writing the new material, were all the guys involved, or did it just fall down to one or two of you?
Because this album was like a concept album, I kind of had a concept, so I kind of led the way a bit, but on the last album everyone was a bit more involved, but this one it was kind of like an idea that was in my head, so I kind of planned it, but everyone had their own input, in the final product and that, and so like I said, doing everything ourselves, all the artwork's done by ourselves, and our photographer who does our stuff, he helped in that and stuff, so, and the artwork, so it helps with cost and it helps keep everything under our control as well, so I think that's the best way to do it at the minute.
So I've noticed obviously some of the pictures appearing on like Facebook and stuff like that are very sort of different as well, so was that your initial ideas of what you wanted, or did the photographer say it, or someone say, actually if you go on this approach it might be slightly better?
I think it was when you were discussing it with Ian, wasn't it?
Just discussing the concept and different ideas what we've got in, and just trying to get just something different. You don't want to see the run-of-the-mill band shot or the run-of-the-mill album cover. We're just trying to do something different, and hopefully the fans and people can connect with that and just think that's a cool cover. I'll check the album out, and stuff like that. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed a sort of a step up, obviously, between your previous album and this album? Have you noticed have you sort of like noticed there's a growth within the band, and you've now found that sort of like uniqueness, which is your sort of signature sort of...
it's massively different, this one to the first one. The first one was it was really raw and thrashy. This one's a lot more kind of controlled, it's well produced, and it's got a lot more metal elements rather than just like thrash, it's got a lot of different elements of metal genres. which I think appeals quite well. It's got some clean vocals in and stuff like that, and just try and mix it up a bit. And we're still finding our sound. I don't think we've found our actual sound.
Yeah.
Which is good, I guess. We always want to keep improving. But I think this is a good step to the next level.
It's matured a lot, hasn't it? It's,
Yeah.
completely different to the Virus Spread.
Oh yeah. So hopefully the fans dig it, and on the tour we're playing it live, so hopefully people are digging it and stuff. So.
Cool. Have you guys noticed as well that your sort of, as you've matured as musicians, your attitudes have sort of changed, or do you still keep with the same sort of, this is who we are, you can like us or you can hate us?
We always think this is who we are, I guess, but I mean...
I think what we do is we do it because we love doing it, and what we're writing it because we do really enjoy what we're writing and we do like it. So I guess to a point, like we want to please the fans, but the main focus is having a product that we're happy with.
Yeah. And, we kind of understand how every day we understand more how the music industry works and stuff, and that's the same for any band that starts from starting to get to a certain level. You need to understand how the industry works and stuff, and we're still at a low level of learning that, you know. So so we're just pleasing ourselves at the minute, and like I say, we've got no management, no label, so we're just pushing ourselves and just trying to crack the UK, which we're doing with our own headline shows, tours and that. So which is hard, but just the hard work is all that it takes really, and hopefully it'll start paying off. You know.
Excellent. Cool. So where are you off to next? What's the next part of the...
We're in Bristol.
Yeah.
Bristol, Cardiff, and then we have a bit of a break. We're just hitting like the weekends really, trying to get like the crowds out there, and then after that we're doing Leeds and like a northern Cardiff. Then we're hitting like London and stuff like that, and going up to Glasgow and stuff. So we're hitting like London, Wales, Friday the 13th. It should be hopefully cool. Going to Glasgow and Cardiff and stuff. So we're hitting just everywhere really, just a big kind of places.
Cool.
So like I said, we booked it all ourselves and that, and we're brought them in ourselves. Terrorizer are helping us, and if like Top Rock Radio are helping us, and a few other places. So yeah.
Excellent. Any plans for Invasion of Europe, or would you guys like to?
It's one of those things for us that we really, really want to do, but the practicalities and the realities of it it's not quite there for us yet, is it?
It's just the cost of getting over there really, and like if we get over there on a support slot or doing something ourselves, and it's something that we're going to do hopefully next year. So like I say, it's just kind of getting that initial push out there and getting the name across the waters and go from there really.
So that's one of the things, obviously, touring the UK, you know the logistics of it.
Yeah.
The minute you start going, all right, we've got France, Germany, we've now got to completely rethink our logistics of how we're going to get obviously our equipment over there, and think of the fuel costs and everything else. Because there was a band called Sister Sin. Their van actually, you probably read that their van completely died on them. And then it was the fans that raised all the money to get them
awesome, man.
Get them back on the road.
It's what it's all about at the end of the day, which is cool. It's better than the label giving them money. If the fans can do it, you know, all the better, man.
Yeah. That's excellent.
Would you like?
I'm listening. Okay, carry on. I will throw something in there.
Obviously you're on a level now, obviously, where you're still growing and still getting within the industry. If, for instance, let's go for like ESP guitars or someone like come along and said, we'd like to make you a signature guitar. Who would you like to like see actually within the band, or whatever? Like Marshall decided we'd like you to use our amps, that sort of thing. Is there any sort of...
Well, hopefully we've got Jackson endorsement. We had one a while ago and it kind of, the lines collapsed, but hopefully we've got that back. So EVH heads are like awesome heads. I've got a 655 PV, which is really good. So if we can both get some EVH heads, that'll be pretty nice. Like, so nice crunching tones, that's what's So I mean, that'd be for the heads, but I make guitars. I mean, I could go on all day about guitars. I'm sure it plays good as well. Like, so.
I think I've just got a Hugh Gibson Les Paul, and I had no intention of using it for the band. I tried it one time, and I was just like, wow, it's so fat. I'd love a Gibson signature, but I can dream on for years of that one. But Schecter, Jackson.
There's so many good guitar makes out there, man. It's unreal.
So you never know, one day in the picture of yourself in like Terrorizer or something, sporting a new signature guitar. And
we can dream.
Positive thinking and all that.
Yeah. We talked about obviously touring the UK and
Last night, you had a special guest, I believe, playing with you.
Yes. Mr. Cy Keeler, wasn't
Yeah, he played with us at Download, was it 2011?
Yeah.
We played like on the third stage on like the pre-show, and it was cool for him to come out, and he's been a big supporter of the band and that, and obviously we toured with Onslaught and that, and so yeah, it was cool for him to come out and do a few tracks with us because he recorded our first album. But he's just a total nice guy, you know. It's nice to meet nice guys, and all the bands here this weekend and people we've met have all been nice guys. So it's nice to kind of just have fun and go and play some tunes and just have a few beers and just be cool with everyone, you know. Yeah. That's the main thing about it, just having a laugh and playing some metal and being good, man.
Could we maybe look at seeing you guys and also back on the road together then?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, Cy keeps asking us and we keep asking him, so
It's one of those that could happen. It's just the logistics of it.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, really. But yeah.
Yeah, I think we both want it to happen, so hopefully it will again in the future.
Sure. Yes, I know the guys are getting ready, obviously, to go off across Europe and other things, but obviously there's 2014 to come in.
Yeah.
Come in just yet.
There's always next year.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying about using this tour to kind of promote the album in the UK. After this tour, we've got maybe a couple of weeks to get together, have a good plan of what we're going to do. How, at the end of the day, we want to get out in Europe, and we also want to make a bigger impact on the UK scene. So we've got to work out how we're going to do it and find out how we can get that media out there and the promotion in the right places, so that we can go out and do another UK headline tour that's bigger and better than this one, and get ourselves into Europe and start making a mark on Europe as well.
Cool. So if you could pick, say, let's go, any location in the world that you would like to play.
I'd love to play Germany.
Yeah.
For some reason it just seems like it's awesome over there. Everyone's proper friendly, everyone comes out to shows and supports bands and that, so...
You got any particular venue you'd like to play in Germany?
No. Just anywhere in Germany, like.
Maybe main stage Wacken or something.
Yeah, that'd be handy, yeah.
Yeah.
America obviously would always be a good thing, just for the experience and just playing over there, but yeah, just spreading out with the UK. I mean, the UK is awesome, but it's a hard market to crack, and that's why we're just trying hard to crack it, and so that's why we're doing everything ourselves, and I think we're doing alright, you know, for doing it ourselves, you know, but yeah, over in Europe and America's, hopefully in a few years' time we'll be over there.
Cool. Because America's another one of those, get through the door and you're fine.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like, again, so many stories come up where bands are getting ready to tour America and suddenly their visas have been filled out wrong, or something's happened and the whole tour's had to be cancelled. So it is going. But have you got, obviously you've got quite a few UK fans, but do you get any messages from, that's one of the things.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the great thing about the internet and Facebook and YouTube. I mean you can connect to all over the world, and so that's the great thing that we get messages from people, come play here, blah blah blah, you know, which is fine for like 2 or 3 people, but it's like, you know, again the logistics of it, but it's nice to have fans over there, you know, and people buying. I mean we send loads of merch over there and CDs and stuff, and it's great, you know.
Excellent. Are you guys really getting new merch out for the new album as well?
Yeah, we've got loads of new merch out, and for the whole concept and stuff like that, so yeah, it seems to sound quite well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Random question that I always ask. Marmite, love it or hate it?
I love it. I do.
I've never tried it because I think I'll hate it, so I just don't bother.
I think we're going to have to start bringing girls and Marmite.
Yeah,
I think we will.
Some nice toast and we'll just try it. They'll be sick on the floor and just like,
No, I really like it. As long as there's no butter underneath it. I think it tastes like puke if there's butter underneath it.
That's the kind of stuff that puts me on.
No, it's been absolutely brilliant. Well, guys, I know you're extremely busy and you've got other things to do, so you've got to shoot off. But it's been a pleasure talking to you today.
Yeah,
thanks for taking the time out. enjoy the rest of the tour, enjoy the ride, because you guys are at the start of a really, really good journey, and hopefully we'll look out for your dates and we'll try and catch you on the road.
Yeah.
That'd be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Cheers.